a bunch of guys increase their velocity 8 miles per hour in 8 to 12 weeks, so it must work. Okay, it does, but what are the long-term ramifications of that?
You're the director, which we're going to dive into this right now, the director of the UF Health Throwing Clinic.
Correct.
Tell me about that. What is that?
So, with my passion for throwing and having gone through throwing injuries in my career, I've always been interested in why do kids get injured beyond just overuse. And I've been fortunate to have some really nice mentors and sponsors over my career from the research side, from the non-operative side, from the surgical side, from and they all kind of come together. And finally, I wanted to kind of develop this throwing clinic. And it's not a traditional throwing clinic when you think of, oh, okay, everyone that I see on a Monday are throwers. It's just not how it works. We have a lot of great sports medicine physicians at UF, and we all see throwers. But it kind of is something I developed in terms of it's wherever I go. If it's in clinic, we can talk about prevention beyond just me assessing you for injury or telling you what your injury is. If it's research that I'll do in conjunction with colleagues, either at UF or colleagues I have around the country. If it's outreach, stuff like we're doing now, it's all these different things to kind of grow awareness from a grassroots approach to trying to get the message out there more and more beyond the traditional well-known sports medicine throwing experts, whether it's some of the surgeons. You've heard of surgeons such as, Dr. Andrews, kind of the godfather of baseball and sports medicine, but
Yeah.
folks like
Joe
Chris
before that.
Ahmad, Chris Camp, folks
Yep.
like that. And then on the physical therapy side, Kevin Wilk, Mike Reinhold. So these are folks that people know. They're familiar with Major League Baseball. I'd love to help with MLB. But right now, I really focus on the adolescent and high school level. And that's really what my research has been in for years. And this is just trying to kind of condense everything into one area. But it's really in a way and an approach to get the word out more beyond kind of the grassroots approach that we all have probably done at some point earlier in our careers, so that we can say, okay, well, if this is working, let's continue to do this. And if this is not working, what are ways to improve or prevent injury in our athletes? And the challenge has been the last couple of years, and with the growth of social media and word of mouth, is evidence doesn't seem to come into play as much as, oh, this pro athlete does this, so it must work, or
Yeah.
this group does this and a bunch of guys increase their velocity 8 miles per hour in 8 to 12 weeks, so it must work. Okay, it does, but what are the long-term ramifications of that? So that's really has been my goal, and I've been fortunate to work with a lot of colleagues on the baseball and now on the softball side as well, because I want to make sure the girls are getting just as much support as the boys are at the adolescent and high school levels. Because once you get into college, especially Division I and up, there's plenty of resources.
Yeah.
But it's at high school and below level that we need to continue to do a better job.